Welcome, welcome. You're all welcome. This is Demetrice. I go by the name of Demetrice. This is Hey Dig'em Network Studios. I am the I am a black business owner of Hey Dig'em Networks LLC. We've been in business and we've been a black owned business since August of 2020. Um, So yeah, we are official. We've been official since 2020. Really before that, but I just had some things to take place before that. I had went through some with the with the virus or whatever that was going on. Kid came out great with that without being, what I'm saying, shot at. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. I never let them shoot at me with that. So I did what I had to do to recover and get back healthy from that. And when I did that, I began to focus more on my business. But Hey Dig'em Networks LLC is a legitimized black-owned business, and we got a lot of different entities up under that we're going to be focusing on and bringing to the people soon. But as of right now, we focusing on the content and we focusing on the people and networking because that's what I do. It's what I always done, baby. That's what comes natural to me, right? When something comes natural to you, it's fun to you. It's not like you working or doing something that you forced to do. You're doing something that you love to do. You're doing something that you wake up and think about doing and thinking about, you know what I mean? Getting to it, and growing it to the best of your abilities. But what I got, the work I got for you guys tonight, we about to cook. We about to cook real brief. I'm about to cook real brief, and then I'm gonna check out real brief. We got to cook real brief. All right. So check this out, right? We're gonna start off by cooking like this. All right. Because I like to keep the information simple, right? I like to keep the information simple so anybody could come across the content and understand what the move is, right? Everybody try to be so logical and that, and I get it, Sometimes I even get my information from a lot of people that, from my studies, from my research, and from thought leaders that a lot of people may not know about or may not understand, whether they're my elders or just thought leaders who I know they have legit information or whatever. And so I bring it to the people. You know what I mean? And I'm a thought leader of my own information. I get information that just gets sent to me by me being who I am and the curriculums I set up within myself to where I study information and in touch with a certain type of information to where information just comes to me as well, and we bring it to the people, those who want it. It's not gonna miss you. You're gonna get the work. You know what I mean? So I wanna come in real brief like this, right? So check this out. All right. So the months, right? We physically we got 12 months that we abide by, right? We consider these our zodiac signs and we consider these our zodiac signs, our birthdays, different holidays and special days or whatever is in these months, right? But these months hold some type of energy and technique behind them as well. You know what I mean? Because, it wasn't always 12 months at one time. At one point in time, some of these months went here. At one point in time, it was like 8 months that our older ancestors and people of Earth was going by. And they began to add some more months. And now we're here with 12 months. Okay? We got 12 months, right? I get it. Those 12 months so happen to fit the 12, it's a lot that goes on with 12 as far as the zodiac signs, the 12, you know, disciples and all of that was behind the Son of God. S-U-N, Son of God. All right, that's another video. We're gonna get into that at another time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop that up as well. But let's keep it on track real brief, right? So there's 12 months, right? Whoever had the privilege of sitting down and creating these 12 months wasn't just any old body hanging out outside, right? I'm sure the people who they let come up with these months for us to go by was some people of authority, people of some type of rank, or whatever they would consider, whether it's presidents, Congress, or whatever it was way back then, that chose to come up with these months to make it the months there is. These wasn't just no anybody. They didn't just go pick people from outside, or they're just hanging out or somewhere doing anything like, hey, give us some money, give us money. These months was created by some people sitting down at a round table and all agreed to come up with these months for us, right? Got it. Cool. Okay. We'll let that be. Okay. So now, I'm sure these people know, or some of them at the table, I don't think none of them didn't have the knowledge or the value of energy. Right? Now, of course, we can't touch the months they wrote as letters put together that say a word. It's like February, January. We can't grab January, but we're able to say the energy of, we're able to say the chant of January, right? February, March, April, May, right? So they are words that have energy in them. There's nothing on this planet that don't have energy. Everything has a degree of energy in it. Okay? Now, with that being said, these people that came up with these months was sitting down agreeing with how this was going and the way it was set up, right? Got it, get it. Okay. Now, when they was coming up with these months or whatever, I don't think out of all of the people who came together to come up with these months that we go by, I don't think that they didn't know that when they began to create some of these months, they wasn't going to not value the part that energy play in life. Let me tell you what I mean. July, the month of July, starts with a J. Okay? The month of August starts with an A. The month of September starts with the S. The month of October starts with the O. The month of November starts with the N. So July, the first letters of the months from July to November, if you take the first letter of all of those months, it spells J.A.S.O.N. July is a J, August is a A, September is a S, October is a O, November is a N. The first letter of all of those months spells the word J.A.S.O.N. Everybody in agreement at that table at the time of coming up with these months, you're not gonna convince me that nobody had this idea in mind. That they never knew that if you took the first letter of all of these months from July to November, that it would spell J.A.S.O.N. You're not gonna convince me that those wise men who they chose to come up with these months in the pattern that the months are in, that they didn't see that or they didn't know that. More information, more research, and more study from some of my elders and thought leaders and my theories of research shows that those are the months that most rituals are done in. People who don't know the value of energy don't know the importance of people doing rituals within time frames. Look at what all that went on in the J.A.S.O.N. months. From July going all the way into November. Just already look at what went on in these J.A.S.O.N. months. Our president is in an impeachment trial. The president before him is going to trial for something. The ex-president, the 44th president, Obama or whatever, it's some shaky going on with him and his chef that something that happened. His chef was about to do a tell-all book about some things that you might want to look into. The reason his chef came up missing, his chef was about to do word on the black market knowledge streets is that his cook was about to do a tell-all book about some things. The bro came up missing. All right. There's a war between Israel and Palestine that's been brewing since the late 40s. There's been licks passed since the late 40s, since 57, since 68, and it came almost on the verge of a civil war at the moment. Y'all know for the religious people of some sort, y'all know the dynamics of Israel. Y'all know what's supposedly have taken place in Israel, right? Israel is supposed to be covered by we know who, or however, like Israel considered like supreme sacred ground. And we know that for certain reasons, especially at the moment. All right. So that's just to name a few things that went on within the J.A.S.O.N. months. If those things that went on wasn't just a freestyle, they just didn't pop up that day. Those things were already in the making, and they just so happened to wait until the most ritualistic months to set these things off. Because see, the thing is this. You get a lot of people that say that they're not religious, they're spiritual. You get a lot of people that say religion is spirituality in some way. And let's just say you are spiritual. When you say spiritual, you're saying ritual. Okay? You can't say spiritual and not say ritual. Okay? Which means you're supposed to be having your own inner rituals going on within you for the betterment of your evolution, for the betterment of your growth. The things that you do within yourself is considered your own personal inner rituals that you need to do to grow yourself, protect yourself. You know what I mean? Reach the highest version of yourself. Keep yourself in the condition that you feel you need to be in to continue operating at an optimum level. These things that you do that nobody know you do but you, to keep yourself protected, to keep yourself happy, or to keep yourself afloat, to keep yourself generating. Generator, operator, destroyer, G-O-D, generate, operate, destroy, which means you kick things off, you generate it. You operate it, which is, keep things going. And to keep, you operate it, you set it up for yourself. And you destroy, which means you take away the things that you destroy. You kill all the things that you don't want in your life. You destroy the negativity. You destroy the things that you don't want in your life that ain't bringing the light or the things that you want in your life. You destroy that stuff. Right? So those months are the times that you got to be focused on tapping into yourself, because there's so much that could take you from yourself. There's so much distraction that goes on in those months, and they not done. We're just in the O of the J.A.S.O.N months. Today is the 10th. Friday is the 13th. So we got Friday the 13th that come about in the J.A.S.O.N months. Talk black to me. Talk back to me and talk black to me. Friday the 13th is on the 13th of October. In the month that they brought forth the holiday, which is Halloween. Within the months that spell J.A.S.O.N, we got a date that's going to be Friday the 13th. If it just all so happened to be a coincidence and a mistake to you, oh well, you handled it like that. But I'm speaking for the ones who try to look beyond the surface of these things, so you'll just know how to operate in them. It ain't nothing for you to fear. It ain't nothing for you to run from or be scared of. Only thing that I'm saying is you got to be operating in your own G-O-D. Operating in your own mindset of a God. Of the way a God would move. Generate, operate, and destroy. Strike it up. Get it going. Keep it going. And get rid of everything that's not bringing value to your existence, to your life. Because you way, 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 way more powerful beyond what they would ever tell you. You way more magnificent than you're going to ever be told. It ain't their job to put that information on the news. It ain't their job to put that information in a book. Where they put it in some books, but those books are hard to reach. I've gotten to them because I got certain elderly teachers that teach me. I've traveled for information purposes only, right? How some people travel for party purposes, or some people travel for food purposes, or some people travel for fun purposes. I get it, but my fun purposes and my vacation purposes, a lot of it be for knowledge, for information, for understanding, right? So I've simply traveled for information purpose only. Of course I've ate, of course I've had a good time, but my whole purpose for the travel was for the information, for the knowledge, to build upon my level of operating like a God would, which is one who's generating, operating, and destroying in life. All right? So build yourself. Set yourself up right. Because it's so much about you that makes up this incredible person, this incredible being, right? Because you're not just a human, you're a being as well. You can't just come to earth and be a human. You just can't come to earth and be a being. You have to be a human and a being to come here and exist. The things that the people that's existing at a lower level or a higher level is missing some points of those things, right? You ain't in touch with the powerful, untouchable being that's within you. You so driven by the physical part, which is the human part, that you missing out on a lot of what your being is about, right? Don't look over what your being is about. You always was, always will be the greatest thing in existence. Nobody shouldn't have to tell you that. You shouldn't have to tell nobody else that they is for you to know that you are. You're the greatest thing ever created in existence. It's way, the research shows that it's way more people that didn't come here that came here. That's a whole nother chapter of information. But it's way more people who didn't get to come here that came here. So you came here for a divine purpose. You came here for a divine reason. You got those powerful divine tools to do the things that you need to do. You got all the tools that you need to do everything you need to do within you already. The physical tools just come about. But the tools that you need to generate it, operate it, and destroy, you already got those. You already got the tools to kick it off. You got the tools to operate it, and you got the tools to destroy what you don't need. Everything else is going to come about. You are that. The Immaculate Conception. You are that. You are that. When the male and female have a sexual exchange of energy and that sperm goes into the womb, that sperm turns into over 770 some trillion different cells that's racing to fertilize their egg and begin to have the Immaculate Conception, which is give itself existence of being a human and a being. You were living at some point of time as something, and your only goal was to fertilize their egg. Energy never dies, it only transfers. So once you gave yourself existence, you always will be. Now you have to ask yourself, what happened to those other cells that watch you that didn't get to fertilize their egg like you did? And you ask yourself, what happened to them? Are they your angels? Are they your guardians? Are they your ancestors? Or do they not exist to you? You have the knowledge of all of that, of how you want to take it. But when you fertilized that egg and gave yourself an existence, you already won. You might as well just keep winning. You can't lose anymore. You could, if you want to. I think you have the power and the will to throw to not do it in this lifetime, and you're gonna only get another player. Ready Player One. You got to evolve. Even if you didn't want to, you're gonna have to evolve. It's like, it may be so powerful that it ain't even up to you. You gotta evolve. You know, even if you just sat around on the couch the rest of this lifetime and didn't do nothing, you still your next lifetime still gonna make you evolve. So there's no way around it once you already won and gave yourself an existence. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chopping it up real brief. You ain't got to listen to none of this. I'm just chopping it up real brief. Because we get this knowledge and this information from within us. Like you know what's up. Water. You know what's up with the earth being 72% water, with you being 72% water, right? Yo, you can't run from it. You can't run from your divinity. You are everything it takes to be everything you want to be. Keep yourself motivated. Keep yourself protected. You know, from the distractions and everything that goes on that interferes with you building and creating yourself. Keep yourself generating. Keep yourself operating. Keep yourself destroying what don't cater to your existence. I'm just stopping through real brief. Just to drop one of these vids on y'all to let y'all know what it is. But this Friday is Friday the 13th. We in the O of the J.A.S.O.N months. All right. So I'll be checking in and I'll be checking on y'all. Leave y'all thoughts, opinions, ideas, and comments in the comment section. Spread the page to somebody for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, spread the word of mouth. I've been doing real good promoting the page and getting everything going. Building up the community, and we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep generating. I go by the name of DiG Demetrice. We in Hey Dig'em Network Studios LLC. I love you guys. Peace and power to your movement. I'll be around.